Chazal tell us that when Yosef HaTzaddik went through his Nisayon and said that he would not do an Avera with her, she asked him for one thing. He should pick up his eyes and look at her. And Yosef HaTzaddik refused. She took a spear and stuck it into his cheeks to force him to pick up his eyes. And still Yosef HaTzaddik stood by and said no. Vayimaen. He didn't want to look at her. With this, Yosef HaTzaddik gave us the strength that even in the hardest of times, when there will be comparison to a spear piercing our cheeks, to just give a look, Yosef HaTzaddik gave us the ability to say no. How? Vayimaen. Vayimaen is Rosh Tevis. It says in Sefer Noam, Ma Yofis Uma Na'amt Ahava. When a person knows how beautiful and how sweet the Ahava of the Eibishter is, he's not able to leave go for a minute. He knows that when he will use his eyes to look at the world of Gashmius, the world that's trying to pull him down, he's pulling himself away from Avos Hashem. And when he realizes Vayimaen, when he realizes Ma Yofis Uma Na'amt Ahava, he's able to say Vayimaen. He's able to take the koyach of Yosef HaTzaddik. Yosef HaTzaddik, who went through the Nisayon not for himself, we went through that Nisayon for all the Deiros, that we should be able to have the ability and the strength to remember our Havas Hashem, to remember how close we are to the Rabbi Shalom, and to remember that we don't want to be menatek ourselves. We don't want to disconnect ourselves from this Ahava, even for 1 minute not. And that strength we have from Yosef HaTzaddik. Chazal tell us, Kol ma she'ira liYosef ira l'tzion. Whatever happened to Yosef will happen to Klal Yisrael. And that's the nisyonis that we go through in Ikvas of the Mashiach. The nisyonis of a spear, kaviyachol, sticking into our cheeks, trying to tell us to pick up our eyes and look at what the world has to offer. And a person has the strength to say, Vayimaen, Ma Yofis Uma Na'amt Ahava, how sweet the Avos Hashem is, and I'm not ready to be menatek myself. I'm not ready to disconnect myself from that Ahava, to look at that Ahava Gashmias, and to indulge into the pleasure of 1 minute, and to give up that Ahava to the Heilige Mashiach.